Good Monday evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Safety Stop here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group and our YouTube channel. JoJo, what's going on, my friend?
Oh, not too much. You know, I can't say I got to enjoy the water like you all did this weekend.
Well, I don't know that we really technically enjoyed it, but, it was a little breezy.
Well, you're down there.
Well, yeah. No major catastrophes or, anything. Somebody almost fell in the water, but, that's the price you pay. Got feet wet. Oh, but yeah, no, we've been doing a lot of work up there. Of course, last weekend we had it was about 100 tanks that we visually inspected and went through, and I was tired. I was still tired Monday. Of course, I don't know if it was something that I ate last Monday or Sunday night or whatnot, but my stomach just it wasn't feeling very hot Monday, and that's, of course, we wasn't on because of that. But anyway, so this weekend we've gotten quite a bit more stuff done. The water system is on, so no more trips to the Dollar General store. Yes. And we got the dock moved, so it that took a little ingenuity. We moved Penny from the water side to a more work easy location right across from the pavilions. So been doing a lot of work on her. Let's see. It's work, work, work. You know how it is, JoJo.
Yeah, and I got to miss all the fun this weekend. The other things going on, but I
Yeah.
know I'll be in the thick of it next time.
Yeah. Well, we've only got 11 days.
Yeah, 11 days to opening, and it's been October since the last time I was in the water. So I don't
Yeah.
know if I want to come work or go diving.
Well, now if you think about it, really, here in about 3 weeks, maybe four, we're going to be hitting some of that 80-80-80 diving.
That is nice diving. So what I need to remember, so what I need to do is experience what I know I'm not going to be missing while I'm down there.
Exactly. I will say, I've been out there. I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today, doing some work, and visibility is looking beautiful. I mean, the water's got that nice, deep, dark blue to it. Divers said, you know, 30, 35 foot visibility.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, it's if you can get past the 55 degrees, it'll be an enjoyable dive.
Yeah, it's kind of odd because normally the spring rain kind of wipes out our visibility at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, we've had rain, but we haven't had like a ton of it, like a monsoon. They just kind of push through really quick, the ones that we've had. So I don't know how much actual runoff has went in.
That's good. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm always up for good visibility.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's like I always say, you can tell the visibility just by looking at the water, and I don't mean close up looking down. You can tell by the tint, by the color of the water. If
Mhm.
it's a light blue, baby blue, kind of just a white, then or light, not white. But
Milky.
anyway, that's when visibility is not great. But when it's that deep, dark blue tint, I think I posted some photos on Facebook earlier. That I mean, you can tell that it's open, and now we just need it to heat up. But that's going to help in the heating process because the light's going to be able to penetrate, not have to go through so much uh, or what do you call it, turbidity. And I started to say turbulence. See, I've got air travel on my brain tonight. I don't know if it's I'm just ready to go or what.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm ready to go too. It was like I was looking at Bon Air videos right before we jumped on.
Oh, yeah, no joke. It's I'm sitting here thinking, okay, it's getting about that time. I need to start making my checklist. I need to make sure I got everything I need, and I've got battery chargers set up here on my desk. I'm charging my GoPro batteries, getting everything ready to pack, making sure I've got it all.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I need to start doing it. I need to carve out sometime somewhere to get ready.
well, I kind of look, it's kind of like Santa Claus. I'm making my list. I've got to check it twice just so I can make sure I have a fun time in Bonaire.
Don't forget that extra watch battery. You never know when you're going to need it.
You got that right. Well, apparently, I think Bonaire, and if anybody is getting ready to travel, it doesn't really matter where you're traveling to. Uh, they just come out, and the reason I say this, they just come out with at Bonaire, I think on the 24th, updated guidelines, updated COVID guidelines. And so, they're a little less restrictive. But anywhere you travel, make sure you know what the most current guidelines are so you're not caught off guard.
Yeah, I looked at them real quick. Looks like I still got to get tested.
Yeah, well, I do too, but, I guess I'll take a Q-tip up the nose.
Yeah, well, like 250 days. If you haven't been vaccinated, you still got to get tested. So,
I don't. Krista was reading it off. We were talking about it yesterday. Uh, but I don't. I know if you're not fully vaccinated, you have to test. If you are fully vaccinated, and you've got your vaccination card, then you don't have to test. That's the biggest change. I know in February they had an update, and if you was fully vaccinated, now this is for Bonaire, as of February, then you still had to have a negative test, but it was a little more lax. Like you could get like an antigen test or the EPCR, whatnot. But apparently, Bonaire has changed that as of March 24th, where fully vaccinated folks no longer have to have a negative test to come in. You just have to have your vax card.
the message I read today said it was like 250 days out since vaccination, which I'd
And
be
it,
past that. So,
yeah, well, I've got natural vaccine, having it back in September.
I'm going to go
Been.
get booster number 4. Let's go.
Oh, well, it's it's just one of those things. And of course, I think as time goes on, we're going to see a lot of other places kind of, backing down. I know the Caymans are have started opening back up. I haven't seen anything recently on the requirements for Caymans, but uh, it's something we're going to have to deal with. I mean, here we are 2 years into it. Uh, at least we're getting to get out of the country, go and dive. You got to make a couple extra steps, but we're getting to go. So that's what I'm
Well,
crossing.
we had to do a little extra when the Ezekiel was going through down there.
Um, I don't remember that far back. I've slept since then.
And all the paperwork and stuff you had to do, and the the sprays and stuff they're making you take, and all that crap.
Oh, I honestly don't
You
remember.
must have missed that one.
Well, we didn't have the Zika for 2 years. you know, it's it didn't become part of our everyday life.
No, it didn't. It was just like a summer, and then okay, it was over with.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see. I can't see my screen here. I've got my monitors are kind of backwards tonight. For some reason, my YouTube studio popped up on my main screen, and then my output on the group is on my side screen, and they're usually right reverse. So I'm kind of, if you see me looking away, I'm actually looking at the Facebook screen.
Yeah, I got mine right over to the side.
So anyway, looks like we've got several folks in tonight. Mr. Mick Wallace, good evening. Michael Schutz is in. Sean Bowen, Miss Lisa Leonard, uh, Miss Emily is in. Yes, and I agree. Hopefully, we can all travel freely. Lisa asked, "What's the water system?" Well, the water system is where you don't have to go to the dollar store every time you need to go take care of business. So we got the changing rooms back up and open. That's what that means. So
They turned on the water.
yeah, we turned on the water. We're filling the quarry back up. We got a little low. Oh, Mick says he's got his rabies shots.
Camper tank needs filled.
Do what?
Next thing, the camper tank needs filled.
Yeah. Mick says he's got his rabies shots documented on his collar tag. Does that count? Well, I hope you don't bite nobody. That would be a scary sight. Oh goodness. Yeah, Mick, I don't think that counts for dive travel. I've never been asked, "Can I see your rabies vaccination card?" I've not had that happen. Have you had yours, JoJo?
Not rabies. I can't say I've ever had rabies.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I take that back. I probably have when I got bit by a dog when I was a kid. So I might have had it then.
Well, you didn't start foaming at the mouth and growling and, all that stuff. So you're good.
Mm.
Oh, goodness. Well, I can tell you, I'm tired. Like I said, we've been busy at the quarry all weekend long, trying to get things finalized because, this coming weekend is the last weekend until opening season. So, 11 days and counting on our website. If you want a more precise, up to the second count, you can go check out the website because it's got the days, the hours, the minutes, and the seconds. So we like to be a little detailed.
Well, I'm ready for that counter to hit 0.
Well, in 11 days,
there he goes again.
Yeah, I was fixing to pull up the counter and just spout it off, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, not gonna do it. I've only got 3 screens. If I had a 4th screen where I could pull that information up, then I would. But it's like, yeah.
It's on the web page.
It's on the website. I've got a 4th screen over here, but it's not hooked up. So
along with the 2022 calendar where you can look up our hours and all that good stuff.
So, yeah, and speaking of that, I know if you guys get on our Facebook page and you see the hours have been updated, we updated them last night. Just because if I didn't, I was thinking about it. I'm like, if I don't update it now, I will completely forget about it. And so I've got to do the Google too because, it is amazing. I get phone calls. People say, well, what? Your hours say this. Well, are you on our website? No. Or yes, we're on your website. I pull the website up and look at it. And like, no, I'm seeing something different, and it's actually either Facebook or Google. So if you see our website and it says, or I'm sorry, Facebook page, and it says 9 to 5 Saturday and Sunday, that's what it's going to be after this coming weekend.
Yep.
Because I knew, as busy as I've been trying to get stuff done, I would forget about it, and the hours wouldn't get updated, and we'd be 2 or 3 weeks into it, probably in Bon Air, sitting on the beach, uh, drinking a drink, and like, oh wait, I need to update the hours. Crap, I'm in Bon Air.
Sounds like me. If I don't do it right then and there, I'm gonna forget about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's me. I mean, if it crosses my mind and I don't do it then, it'll be 3 weeks later. It'll cross my mind and it'll be like, oh, I needed to do that back then. Yeah. Welcome to my crazy life. Let's see. Emily says, especially when you know how they test for rabies. Yeah, that's not a good test. That's not one that I want to go through.
Don't
uh,
sound fun.
yeah, no. It's I'm familiar with how they test for rabies, and it just doesn't sound like a fun time. I'll take the Q-tip up the nose. I'm good with that. Oh goodness! As you can tell, things are really exciting around Pennyroyal just before opening season. Getting everything all ready and all that. Mr. Rich Holiday, good evening, sir. Any new or anything new? Is the shark back in? The shark is not back in. We have 3D teeth, so her dentures are being put together. Uh, we are in the process of stripping the paint. So once we get the paint stripped, we've got a couple of cosmetic things we've got to fix. One of her fins we've got to fix. JoJo, what else was there? Her teeth, the cracks on the fins. And
Uh,
making the access hatch underneath her, getting that secured up, and getting her painted.
Yeah, painted.
Yeah, and
So she handles the water a little bit better than she has been.
well, and she's going to go in the water a whole lot easier because we moved her with the backhoe, so we was able to secure to the bucket and lift her and move her. So now, once we get done with her, it's going to be easier getting her back in the water because we can just back up and swing her over and let her down, and
Yeah.
that's going to make life a whole lot easier. As far as anything new, we don't have any new sites yet. We're haven't really been focusing on that as much as we have, the nitrox blending station, the maintenance, and all that stuff, making sure everything's good to go for opening. So yeah, I've kind of made it to the point where we're prioritizing what we need to do. Because there's just so much I want to get done, and there's no way we can get it done before opening season. But the main things to make sure everything's safe, ready to open. Sites have already been started cleaning. The dock has been removed. We're getting ready to start building a new dock. There's several different things that we've got in the works, but as far as anything new, as far as in the water, not yet. But hopefully, we'll have more to come on that.
It'll come. It usually comes out of the blue. Hey, look what we got, and we go,
Yeah.
yes, we love it.
Yeah, and we look forward. We're actually going to get to see more of Rich this year. I talked with him last time he was in, and his new job kind of kept him busy last year, but he said things have settled down a little bit, so we
Good.
hopefully we'll get to see him in because I had to look at him when he came in the first time. This winter here, a couple 3 weeks ago. Like, who are you?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the water with Rich.
Yeah, I need to see your C card. Are you sure? Oh yeah, yeah. Always a good time, especially when Mother Nature's cooperating. You know, the weather's warming up. We are having a thermocline forming, so currently I think it's 55 on the surface and 45 at the bottom. And if Brian told, I don't know if he's on tonight. Uh, he done a dry suit class on Saturday, and I think he said they're are down around 40, 50 foot. It's starting to develop, so there was definitely a temperature change he could tell. So it's getting there.
Oh yeah,
If we can hit some of these, high 60s and 70 days, it'll get there a little quicker.
80 degrees on Wednesday.
Oh
That ought
Lord.
to, yeah, that ought to do some damage.
Well, if it was 80 and sunny, I would say so, but they're calling for rain, aren't they?
That afternoon
Yeah,
or
like some
night,
some rain and stuff. So
maybe
you
it's
know,
warm rain.
maybe maybe that'll warm it up a degree or two. Oh,
Sunlight days are longer. That'll definitely help.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's yeah, Mother Nature's been really weird the last several years. Especially when it comes to the spring and the fall, because you'll have warm days here and there mixed in with cold days here and there. You could almost use the temperatures as lottery numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to be 20. There's a cold front coming through, but the next day it's going to be 65. So it's like a big swing, and it's like, really? Oh goodness. I don't know who's doing the dance, but I wish they'd quit. Let's have some consistency. There's enough inconsistencies. Let's have some consistency. So JoJo, I am just, dive travel is just like, I love to do it. We've had some great trips everywhere. But I'm really getting excited about Bonaire. I've never personally been to Bonaire. I have been to the island just beside of it, Curacao. But I'm anxious to see what Bonaire holds.
Yes, it is going to be one heck of an adventure, and I can't wait to get down there myself.
Yeah. So let me just throw this out there. If anybody watching right now, if you're getting ready to go on a trip or something, hey, throw it up in the comments. Let us know where you're going. If you've been there before, what if you like it, things you don't like about it. Throw it up in the comments, and kind of give a little group discussion. Like I said, I've never been to Bonaire, but they say it's kind of similar to Curacao. So, it's going to be pretty interesting to see.
Oh yeah, I've showed my little booklet off with the pretty maps and stuff, and all the interesting turtles and
Yeah.
formations we got. So
Didn't Michael Schutz get that same book?
I think he did. He said he
Okay.
just didn't come in the mail yet.
Gotcha. Well, I think it finally did. He was up a couple of weekends ago, and I think it finally did. I heard him talking about flipping through it. So yeah,
So yeah,
it's
got to go to a couple restaurants too that are off the beaten path if we can find them. So
well, it's not that big of an island, Joe. So
well, when the directions are go down this turnabout and around that turnabout, then go to the third dirt road on the left and follow it.
all right, all right, JoJo. Now we live technically in the south, technically. So we've got to go by the southern directions. Yeah, head down that road there yonder until you come to the fork in the tree. Look for the oak tree sitting on the left hand side. You want to go to the right.
Yeah, just on the other side of the holler, you'll see it right there.
Yeah. So those directions should come natural, right?
Hey, I got them written down, so we're going to try it.
Well, as long as they don't have any oak trees and forks in the road, we're all right.
I'm looking forward to trying some of the local cuisines.
Yeah, it's hard to find good food.
Yes, it is, and that's one of the big factors I like when I go on dive trips is food.
Yeah,
But dive,
dive
eat,
trips are
sleep, repeat.
dive, eat, sleep, repeat. Yeah. And notice that you put dive first.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. How many times have I missed breakfast just to get on the boat?
I can already see it now. You're going to be getting up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just to go down to the dock and make a dive. And then you're going to go back,
Yeah,
get a couple
probably.
hours sleep, get up, make another one about 6 or 7. Then load up, drive on the island, hit 2 or 3 places, come back, get air.
I mean, hey, how early do we normally get to the airport before the plane even arrives?
Well, that's how you can tell when you're ready to go on a dive trip.
Yeah, it was like, when's my plane coming? Tomorrow afternoon. Well, okay, see what we can do.
Let's see. Michael Schutz just chimed in here. Says for traveling, how do y'all pack your dive gear? Carry
Great
on or
question.
check baggage? Well, JoJo, how do you do yours?
Well, I go on the philosophy that t-shirts are cheaper than dive gear, so I actually take my dive gear on the plane with me. I have a little case. It fits in the overhead compartment, and I can fit my BCD, my fins, uh, the mask, all the essential stuff that I need to go diving, and I'll take that on with me. And I throw, wrap my mask in a pair of swim shorts just so I have an extra pair of swim shorts.
Yeah,
Everything else, you put it on the check the bag, like cameras and lights and the stuff I don't need. So if I don't get it back until 3 months later, I'd hate to be without it, but I ain't going to miss any diving because of it.
yeah. I get that. Now I'm right the opposite. Now I used to carry my gear on with me. They made a contraption, and I haven't seen it. I mean, I've got one somewhere. But they used to make a baggage or a bag called the dive caddy. And this thing, I mean, it was neat. The concept was neat. You could pack your BC, your fins. I think I took it to Roatan. I don't know if did you ever see it?
I've seen it. I've never seen you use it on a trip.
Okay. Well,
Maybe
I
I have.
used
Maybe when we stayed at the house, you had it.
Yeah, I mean, this thing was neat because, it used compression. So you could pack your BC, your fins, your regulator, wetsuit, mask, whatever you wanted to throw in this bag. And it even had enough room where you could put, a couple days worth of clothes. And when you fold it all up and you compress it down, it was probably about 20, 25 inches long, uh, maybe compressed down about 10 to 12 inches. So, I mean, it was just a nice kind of like roll. And it fit up in the overhead compartment real easy. And then I would just check my suitcase and, of course, my camera gear and all that. But since I've kind of gotten out of the habit of using that dive caddy, aka parts of it is here, there. I don't know where it's all at. So I just use a hard case travel case from Akona. It's a hard shelled case, and I put all my dive gear in it and all of that, and then I can check it, and then I take my clothes in a smaller suitcase, and I pack my lights and all that stuff in it, and then my camera and my laptop, or my cameras and my laptop and all that go in my backpack. So I've got my check bag, my carry-on bag, and my personal item, which is my computer bag. So that's the way I travel.
Yeah, everybody does it differently.
Let's see. Randy says carry your reg, C card, med, everything else, or check everything else. Yeah, now I do carry my computers because I don't want them in the uncompressed part of the cabin. So you do want to make sure you carry your computer on. Will it hurt it? There's been speculation. Yes, no. Uh, I just, with carrying my Shearwater Terric and my Wisdom 4, I just feel more comfortable with those with me. Uh, and then I have everything else in my check, and then my camera gear carried on. So,
Yeah, I didn't have to worry about that because I had a wrist mounted clock style. So if I was wearing it, I was double featured using the clock to get there and back, and just jump in the water and go diving with it. So
is that the one that's at the bottom of the quarry somewhere?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's an oceanic OCI, I believe just off the cliff somewhere.
Okay. Well, if anybody finds one, that we know whose it is. So.
Yeah, it's white, and so
Yep. Let's see here. Mick says, wish Sarah could have got the time off to go to Bonaire. So yeah, I mean, there's no real particular way to travel. Everybody has their different ways of doing it. Luckily, I've never had a problem with the airlines with luggage. Knock on wood, because
yeah.
you know, uh, I've now Krista has, but me personally, I haven't. And there's always that one time that not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it happens. But I've been lucky so far.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I could easily spend $100 in rental gear if they lost it. So if they lose my clothes, I can just buy $100 in souvenir clothes and be happy with it.
Yeah, I love Bonaire. You know, someone went to Bonaire and only thing I got was a stinking shirt.
Yeah.
Those type of clothes, right?
Yeah, exactly. So instead of wasting it on rental gear, I got my personal gear, and I'll just buy a souvenir shirt and some shorts.
There you go. Oh, Jojo, I am not getting matching shirts with you. I hate to tell you, you know, like those shirts that I'm with stupid, and then another one that says I'm stupid.
Yeah,
No.
that's exactly what we need.
Oh goodness, too much
If
fun.
I'm
Too much
drowning, it's
fun.
his fault. That's what I'm going to do.
Do what?
So if I'm drowning, it's his fault.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not so much. Well, I'm off topic of travel, really getting excited for this side mount stuff coming. The side mount BCs came in. We're getting really excited about, the first class coming up. I think it's going to make life a whole lot easier for me, with the way my knees don't like that steel 130. Uh, I could go down to an aluminum 80, but I like to have air. So I'm really looking forward to that. And traveling. When we go to these places, it's going to be nice because, like in Bonaire, when you're doing shore dives, you can do side mount, and I mean, as long as you don't, you watch your computer and you stay within your limits. I mean, shoot, you
Oh
can stay
yeah.
down there and have all kinds of fun.
Well, I mean, a lot of the locations on Bonaire, they're not very far from each other. So I mean, you could swim up 3 sites and then come back, so and cover a lot of territory.
Yeah. Yep. So, of course, if everybody else has, just a single tank, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Well, I'm kind of liking the idea of just being able to sling it and being able to move it around as I need to instead of having this chunky thing on my back.
Yeah.
Especially how I like to try to fit in the small areas. Big boy in small areas don't fit well together.
Well, I understand that completely. I really do.
So I can take off that, well, not take off, but get the tank a little bit lower on me, and I think that'll get me it's a little tighter.
Yeah. Jojo, how did you get so slim? I moved my tank.
Well, you do know I can fit through the swim through at the quarry, right?
Well, I can too, but I'm doing a
Right.
little finger crawl.
I can little kicks.
You got the little paddle kicks there going.
Yeah, it's just enough to move the ankle, and that's about as much room as I got. My belly's rubbing the bottom, and the tank's rubbing the top.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least it's clean when you come out of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's clean when I'm done.
Now everybody knows how we clean the tube at the quarry. We just swim straight through it. Me and Joe, we just go straight through it, and it just cleans it all the way around.
It's nice and black by the time I'm done. That's for sure. Those wetsuits, on the other hand, might need a dunking.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, did you see what our wetsuit rentals are getting?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I liked it.
I am highly impressed. So, now, as far as the wetsuits, on our rental line, it's going to have that big logo right there. I think that is just like, that is awesome.
Yeah, I give props to Stephanie for getting that done. She did a great job with that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely, she brought that one down there or yesterday. We was down there working, and she had gotten that done, and I'm like, "Ooh, I like that." That was an awesome job. Let's see. I'm looking back over at Facebook. I said it earlier. My screens have switched, so my screen over on my right hand side here is where my Facebook comments are. So I'm having to look over where normally they're right in front of me, so I can see them. But Randy says that still missing weight pouches from where he flipped JoJo during rescue class just off the ledge. JoJo, you remember that?
I don't remember being flipped.
You're usually the one doing the flipping, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember being flipped.
Hmm. Well, there's we was cleaning up. What was it? 3 weeks ago, getting the lost and found stuff cleaned out and all
Yeah,
that. And so yeah, Randy, I'm not going to say 100% sure, but there were several weight pockets in the lost and found. So if you're missing them, just next time you're up, just let me know, and we'll dig through the lost and found bin.
yeah, we found a whole tote just hiding. So
Oh yeah, yeah. So all kinds of stuff that nobody had claimed. So oh, well, JoJo, it is about 12 minutes to 9. And so looks like we've got 6 left on here. So let's see. Oh, we were talking about side mount, wasn't we?
yeah, side mount. I'm ready
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, I am too. I mean, uh, I don't know when I'm going to get the chance to do it, but you know, I'll get there.
Me either.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The
Schedule's looking
day
rough.
job's kind of working on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Wish I could do it 24/7 like you. Unfortunately, I can't.
well, hey, yeah. Careful what you wish for, JoJo.
Early
uh,
retirement for me.
yeah. Well, I got a couple more years on you though, so
Yeah. You actually put in a full 20. I'm only up to
yeah.
15.
Yeah, just a few more. Hang on, JoJo, you'll get there.
Unfortunately, I got to wait until I'm 60. Yay.
Uh, so you only got what, 25 years left?
About 30.
30. Oh, yeah. No, no. Don't feel bad, JoJo, because I'm sure that's probably what I've got left too until I can retire. So, another 25, 30 years, and then it's going to be to a beach somewhere and enjoy the rest of my days, hopefully.
When we starting that dive boat down in the Southern Caribbean?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take all the temperatures that we've had over the last month, and I'm going to put them all in a bowl, and then I'm going to put those on a lottery ticket. And if it wins, then it'll be sooner than later.
Yeah, that'll work just fine. I think. Good
Yeah.
chances there.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Let's
yep.
see.
I'm looking forward to the side mount stuff. I haven't done really much of anything new other than professional stuff. So, and maybe check my way into some technical diving shortly after.
There you go. Let's see. Michael Shutt says he's got 9 years and 7 months left. So he's got a little less time than you do, JoJo.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh. Uh. Well, I'm trying to think. Let me ask this, and this is going to be completely off of Scuba. So, how did the cookie sales go?
The cookie sales went very, very well.
Okay.
uh, yeah, we're hoping to be out of cookies here next weekend, if not a day or two within the next. Within the next 2 weekends, all the cookies will be gone. So,
Okay.
uh,
Well, I knew that's the reason that you wasn't there this weekend because of the kids and all of that with the cookie sales with the girls and all that. So, it's great when you can sell out of cookies. I mean, I love Girl Scout cookies. So,
I think we sell as many as we bring home. So,
well, that's kind of the way it goes.
yeah. And then the boy won his first Pinewood Derby race too. So,
Oh,
you know,
cool.
yeah.
So if you're watching and you hurry up and get your order in, JoJo might be able to snag you some Girl Scout cookies. So, that's my
I might be
favorite.
able to do some.
Yeah, help out the Girl Scouts, get some delicious cookies. Yeah, it only comes around once a year, right? So, why not?
Yeah, well, didn't really come around last year, so
Oh,
you
they
got to
didn't
double
have
up
it
this
last
year.
year, did they?
No, you had original orders only. We did not do any booths,
Yeah,
so you did not see anybody selling it on the Walmart parking lot.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm not complaining. I got my Samoas. I got my trifolds or tree folds. I'm good. My blood sugar says differently, but I'm still good.
Oh yeah.
All right, JoJo, you got any final thoughts for tonight?
Uh, just looking forward to getting in the water. Looking forward to open up the season. I'm gonna be in there, getting my assistant instructor done and side mount. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have my oldest one getting ready to go in and do her open water, so I'm excited over that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
On air, North Carolina. It's a jam packed season already, and it hasn't even started.
Oh yeah. Everything got all kinds of stuff lined up, and it ain't even started yet.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't even talk about the events that we do. We got, the memorial events and the Women's Dive Day, and we usually do something for July 4th weekend. I won't be there, but I know you do something.
Oh yeah.
So
we I'll never forget we tried out that new because usually when we do the fireworks over the quarry, I'm over there by the fireworks lighting them off, and I got that new contraption. It's a remote igniter. Last year, well, it worked halfway. It set half of them off, but it didn't set the other half off. So I had to go over and do it the old-fashioned way. But that's all right. It was the first time using it. I learned how to, some ways to tweak it. So we're good.
good.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got that. Women's Dive Day. I think that's going to be an awesome event this year. They've already
Yeah,
started working on the logistics, putting out the email to the corresponding shops it's helping put on. So they're on their way to getting all the details finalized. So hopefully by mid May we'll have complete details on Women's Dive Day.
that's great. I know probably a lot of people were hesitant to come last year because the year before that was that massive washout.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
the
yeah,
prizes I've seen and the visibility last year was just great. There, it was awesome. So if you missed it last year, you really missed out on a jewel.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It was definitely a fun time. I know we're gonna have the photo booth back out. I don't know what all. We're of course, last year they done a luau theme for Women's Dive Day. I haven't heard what the theme for this year's going to be, but I know they're going to have each of the participating shops doing some kind of an event, something special for lady divers. Uh, you know, uh, Sponsoring different activities, stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what all they got planned. So, are you there? Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I'm here.
I seen you move. I'm like, okay, he didn't freeze. We're good. All is well. But yeah, it's I think it's really going to be an awesome season. Uh, if you guys haven't got your gear in to your local dive shops, uh, get it in there. People are already starting to see wait times, so get it in, get it serviced, get it ready to go for the dive season. Get into your local dive shops anyway. Even if you don't need your equipment serviced, there might be a trip that they're going on that you want to take part in, special activities. So yeah, so get out there and see what your local dive shops have going on, and if you haven't got your gear serviced, it just gives you a reason to walk through the front door and say, "Hey, I want to be ready to go diving."
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, my gear's in the living room. Let's rock and roll.
I just gotta walk through the door and pick it up. Let's go.
Hey, Florida is only an 8-hour drive. We can be there before
Yes.
sunrise. Just saying.
Oh, geez, you know how many times I tell myself that? It's like, we're not working tomorrow. It's a rain day. Florida, here I come.
yeah. I mean, seriously, it's only 8 hours away. I mean, we can be there first thing in the morning and hit the water and sleep tomorrow night. Oh, too much fun! Too much fun.
Yes, we definitely should have a couple of them going down this winter. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, most
I want to get
definitely.
you down there and get you in the jetties. I
It's
think you'll like that.
been probably 20 years since I've been to the jetties.
Oh, you have been down there?
Oh yeah, years.
Okay.
Jojo, I got certified in '91. I mean, oh yeah, I've been to the jetties. It's just been a long time.
Okay.
I was thinking about it the other day. We were talking about, or I was thinking about putting together a Cozumel trip because I haven't been to Cozumel since 2013, 2013 or 2014. So, it's been 7, 8 years since I've been to Cozumel. So, I'm about on track. The first time I went to Cozumel was 2003. And so I went back 10 years later. So I'm getting really close to that 10-year mark that I need to go back.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'd like to go myself, do some nice drift diving.
yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'll keep you posted. All right. Well, it is that 9 o'clock hour, JoJo. I know you're an hour ahead of me, so it's 10 o'clock your time. But like I say each and every time, I always appreciate being able to get on here and chit chat and talk shop, scuba, whether it be travel, equipment, anything that we do in the diving industry. I think it really helps promote our sport, especially doing a live cast like this, and interacting with all of our viewers is always a fun time for me. It reminds me of sitting in the shop when they come in and sitting there chit chatting, and so always a fun time.
Yeah, we just bring it to your living room.
Yeah, or your cell phone.
Yeah.
We do have people that watch it at work, so. But anyway, all right. Well, barring any unforeseen events like stomach bugs, COVID, things that will keep us offline, uh, plan on being back next Monday night, same time, same two locations here on the Penny Royal Divers Group and on the Penny Royal Scuba YouTube channel. So, JoJo, always a pleasure. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. If you guys are diving out there this week, I hope you have a fun, safe time. Throw pictures up on the group page because we always enjoy seeing divers and where they've been, pictures and things that they're doing. So throw it up, share it with the group. I always love seeing it. For JoJo, me, guys, we'll catch you guys here next Monday night, only on the Penny Royal Divers Group Monday Night Safety Stop and YouTube channel. JoJo, I'll catch you later, buddy.
See you later, boss.